Hi kids, good morning. We'll continue geometry lesson 2 from where we left yesterday. Today we learn about the angles. Yesterday we learned about the lines and the description. So there are six types of related angles are there. The first one is complementary angles, supplementary angles, adjacent angles, vertically opposite angles, linear pair, and angles at a point. So we go details about these types of angles. Let us go for the first angle, complementary angles. So what are actually complementary angles? If you see these two diagrams here, this is angle, one angle is 25 degree and another angle is 65 degree. And when we add up these two angles, and if the sum becomes 90 degree, you see the angle ABC plus angle DEF, 25 plus 65 equals 90. If the sum of these two angles becomes 90, then they are called complementary angles. See the definition. Two angles are called complementary angles if the sum of their measures is 90 degree. And each angle is called the complement of the other. So look at these figures which I explained to you. Now see these two figures. One angle is 40 degree, another angle is 60 degree. And when we add up these two, see should follow the right way to write that. Angle ABC plus angle DEF, that is 40 plus 60 equals 900 degree. Since they are not 90, they are not complementary angles. Let us go to the next one. Supplementary angles. So I wrote short way SA, supplementary angles. Two angles are supplementary angles if the sum of their measures is 180 and each angle is called supplement of the other. See this is angle ABC 130, angle DEF 50, and when I add up these two angles it comes to 180. So sum of the measures is 180, therefore both are supplementary angles. The other two angles you see, if one angle is 105, another angle is 65, and when we add both of them it is coming to 170. So their sum is not 180, therefore both are not supplementary. Next is adjacent angles. You see this diagram, there are two angles which are drawn side by side with a common arm, and these two angles also has a common point, and that common point is called vertex. So two angles are called adjacent angles if they have a common vertex, a common arm, and their non-common arms lie on either side of the common arm. That means these are non-common arms, they are on the either side of the common arm. So these two angles are called adjacent angles, same as in figure 2, adjacent angles, because they both are having common vertex. Here if you see, this is one angle, this is another angle, but the two different vertices are there, so they are not adjacent angles. Let us go to our fifth angle, that is vertically opposite angles. When two straight lines, this is a line M and this is a line labeled as L. So when two straight lines intersect each other, that means when drawn across each other, they form four angles at their point of intersection. This is the point of intersection. So four angles, angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, angle 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now angle 1 and angle 3, they are opposite to each other, are called vertically opposite angles. And angle 2 and angle 4 are also called vertically opposite angles. See the short way of writing vertically opposite angles. So they are opposite to each other and their measure is also equal. If suppose this is 60 degree, this will be 60. If this is 120, this will be 120. And our last part, linear pair. Linear means straight line. A pair means a straight line having two angles. Two adjacent angles are said to form a linear pair if their sum is 180 degree. 50 plus 130 makes 180. So a linear pair means two angles are supplementary. When you add up, becomes 180 degree. And our last part of today's lesson is angles at a point. Now, in the diagram, four angles together make one complete turn and they add up to 360. So the sum of angles at a point equals to 360. All these are adjacent angles, if you see that, one beside the other, and when you add up all these angles, it gives to the 360 degree. So this is our lesson 2. So what we learned today, we learned about angles at a point, linear pair, vertically opposite angles, adjacent angles, supplementary angles, complementary angles, and this is the intro of all the angles. So I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Have a wonderful day. Next we meet again with the next lesson 3 on geometry, which will be the continuation of this. Thank you.